Everyone, welcome to another week of MistaEd's Mystery Mayhem. We got PH in the hopper in the stable. In the stable today? Is that the queue? Is the stable now? We got a seed from season 4 between Alex Joss 2 and Becky Scott Fairley. So no Oko. I believe quick swap is an option.
All right, let the bloodbath begin. I don't really know what to expect with this. I have not the slightest clue, dude.
And we got starting boots. So that's cool.
Okay.
And we got inverted. Is this just Ambrosia?
Cool. Alright, well, we're not getting that.
Ambrosia didn't exist yet? Yeah, I know. Those were better times.
Crap. Really want those. Of course they went away. Well, you know what? I actually need this now.
Alright, well, we got map shuffle.
Alright, is this full key sanity?
Season 4 was when Ambrosia was new, and still bad. Wow. Big key. Alright, well, big key shuffle is on. Who knew Ambrosia has been terrorizing the rando community for like 2 years now?
I am not going to care about that one bullshit chest. You can thank PH for this. This is his 8-bit, whatchamacallit, 8-bit, big band.
Hey, nice glove. It's the hot new mode. Yeah, that's true. Everyone's talking about it.
Yeah, alright, so everything is shuffled.
The best way to play inverted because of the sword.
At this point, everything is shuffled.
I bet if you told people 2 years ago that,
Yeah,
well, no,
$5.
I don't know.
Let's
I was gonna say,
go. Give me that $5.
it's, there's no good way to play inverted, some might say. I do think, if you did have to play inverted, there's a cool mode called Influkies that is actually a reasonable way to play it, but no small key shuffle, huh? Ed, please fix your internet.
What the hell hitch is this gonna do? Alright, Spectrum is starting to be a jerk. Are you serious, dude? Really, dude? You know, I should not have gone this way.
We gotta pause PH now, because Ed's behind, because his internet sucks.
Thank you, Spectrum, for being a jerk.
I need to suck at Ed, redeem like Beer has? Maybe. Maybe something to consider.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Okay, dude, font, suck it, Ed emote.
Zeke, you're not
Listen, if
wrong.
someone wants to make it,
Hello, how are you, dude?
I will add it to my channel.
Oh, crap. Alright, here we go. Alright, am I gonna do 99 strats?
No, he's not.
I will admit, I am not good at this.
Confirmed,
You know
he is
what?
not good at it.
I will not get punished. I refuse to get punished. Listen, it's been a while since I played the game. I have excuses. You know, I am gonna get punished, aren't I? Just give me a fucking 20, dude. Really? I am not gonna get a 20. I am not going to get a 20 for my efforts today, huh?
I mean, cumulatively, he's getting 20.
I gotta do this literally the hard way.
Hey, there it
That's
is.
all I wanted. That was all I wanted. That was literally all I wanted. Dude, that also, I did not want to start here. Yes, AFG must suck it. Not wrong. Not wrong with that. Not wrong with that.
What if it's gonna be swordless? This feels like swordless to me.
Alright, well, if Vanilla Becky chest has sun, I'm screwed. Yeah, whatever. Cool. Cool. You know, I swear to God, dude.
Peach is singing along with Miss MSU? Oh, well, in that case.
I am a...
Could be swordless, that would suck. More money.
Oh, listen to those clickety clacks.
Not a bomb. This way, please. Thank you. How many times do we play this? Once? Yeah, let's play it twice. It's fine. One.
If you're 99, you only have to play it once.
3, 4, 5. Alright, what else do I have? Talk to me! You jerk. Oh, jeez. I didn't pay attention. 3, 4.
You know what's fucked up? I'm starting to get used to the lowercase font. That seeing me see
could-
older seeds with
wait,
only the
come on
uppercase
down.
font is starting to look
We
strange.
could- I mean, it's probably Thieves Town. Okay.
I don't like it.
The answer. Was there anything? There wasn't anything on the ledge there. This was trash. Bye. Okay. We're just not even gonna mess around with it. Goodbye. You know what we are gonna do though? Okay.
What are we gonna do?
Actually, I'll take that money. Thank you for the bombs. Whoop.
Tutor, thank you for the raid. We are just getting started here. We got inverted
Okay.
something. That's all we know.
No.
Well, we know map and big keys are
We
shuffled as
already
well.
did this story once. Oh, thank you.
I have a sneaking suspicion this is going to be swordless as the real catch, but we'll see.
Yeah. Mountain. Puppet Mountain. I mean, we're still gonna do the rest of this, but yeah, whatever. That's actually not great, to be honest.
You heard it here first. Taking damage, not great.
Actually, it's fine. I just need to not die on the way into Thieves. Cool.
Oh, compasses.
Okay,
also.
Thieves has a compass, so I can check. Do me a favor and don't kill me. Thank you. So, was ist the boss?
Yeah, yeah. As
exactly.
if you get info on
So-
who the boss is, please.
That means
Please.
vanilla. I have the big key here, right? No, I don't. Okay. Can you move? Thank you. Okay, so vanilla bosses.
That does not mean vanilla bosses.
Oh, you dick! I was like, what was that? Oh, right. I have a sword. We can save and quit out of this. I don't need a death warp. Whoop. Bye. Oh, that's not a good sign.
That's a very early green
Some
20.
kind of hard item pool, I think.
It could have been... Now, that could just be your boots.
Boss shuffle. None. I think. And that was... What was that? 3?
Hello, Pichu. Welcome. Yes, we have an early bug net.
Do this again.
Very exciting.
Here. Thank you. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Okay, thank you, that helps. Alright, goodbye.
Look at that flashing.
Ooh.
Ah!
Nice bonk.
Alright, Ed making it through the
Yeah, I guess we're
finals here.
Ugh. I hate the Ultimate Rescue Doors. Ah! These guys are actually scary and inverted. Alright, this is for you, Ed.
Oh, hey, Bo and Super Bunny.
Go!
So here's the
Old
thing.
Sack of crap.
If this is swordless, we can do Aga now.
What the odds that this is swordless? And the answer is Aga Tower. 99% or 100%? Okay, there's a map.
Hey, nice mirror, dude.
Okay. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't... Asshole.
Alright, let's see if all of Ed's hover practice has paid off.
There goes my dash. It's fine.
Nope, it has not. But the horse is persistent.
Right. Nope.
Alright,
Oh,
we're
I'm
getting
gonna die.
closer. He's got 2 more shots at this.
Sure. I am so dead. Give me health. Thank you. Alright, well, there we go.
Oh!
It's not small key shuffle.
We're going!
so-
We're going! He made it! Wow, last try.
I don't know what I was doing. I actually got the damage boost that I needed.
There's
and that
zero
was good.
chance he gets this
It
one,
was
so Ed
very
is about to
smart.
orphan this chest forever.
Take 2. Hmm.
Alright, Ed's sitting here having himself a think, trying to think, what is left? What can I actually do? Well, the answer is probably Akka.
Good. Oh, thank you. Oh, geez. This could be a required bomb.
PH, please!
I hate these guys. This could be
Also,
a required
Edge.
bomb.
Checking the Bonk Fairy Cave there.
Bomb Aga. If it's swordless. Right?
It's not Bomb Aga, PH.
It
Oh,
could be,
nice invisible item.
I think. Hey!
There's
This looks familiar.
there's literally a bow
Help again. Thank you.
just across the
That
bridge.
top bush just every time. Great.
Ed,
Okay.
please.
No touching.
Ed, please. What is this?
Thank you. Okay. We did it! Yay!
Don't want to see Ed where Ed be hit. Yeah, that's right.
Let's take a look at this. Okay, ether. Do I try and
Oh,
hide
he
this?
is so dead.
Yeah.
He is so dead. There is no way.
I could jump down and then I could bunny revive.
Wow, lucky.
Yeah.
Lucky.
That still doesn't give me anything.
It makes your Aga a little bit easier. Alright, the real question is, does Ed make it to pod without dying here? I'm pretty sure the answer is no.
That's it? No. It's got to be, I think it has to be, because let me double check this. So if I set this to swordless, yeah, Aga is in logic. That has to be it.
I think Ed's just gonna do Aga now.
That sucks.
Can PH hover? I guess so. Wow, look at that. See, that's how you do it, folks.
Give me something useful.
Ed has no arrows. He's got one arrow. PH can hover TR? Wow.
Nope.
I wish I could be that consistent at it. Ooh. It's a little spicy.
Screw it. Let it be known I'm doing this because this is Ed's Mystery Mayhem. And if you're not gonna clown now, when will you clown? Put the nose on, let's go. Come on. Because I could have kern jumped and gone over and checked this stuff, but now we know that it is super out of logic.
Oh, look at the arrow drop. Look at this guy.
There is no way that this is in logic. Can't get into ice yet.
Ed
But that
Luxac.
bow means we can do some fun stuff in pod. Ooh, I thought I was gonna get hit. No touching. That's not gonna work.
And the bomb drops too? Wow.
So, without knowing for sure, that's my hunch. Ugh. Okay, we're just gonna go up here. That's my hunch as to why this was an FF, is maybe the players didn't realize.
Answer could just be podcast. Could be, yeah, it
confused when they
could.
couldn't
And Ed's
do,
gonna feel real bad he ran into that
Anything
bomb.
else? Because the one thing I actually regret here is not saving and quitting. It's that I should have death warped into the back of TR. That would have been good clown as well. No touching. Thank you. That would have actually been better clown than this. First.
All right,
But we're here.
Ed.
So,
half a heart
do I
here.
do that
What could go wrong?
before-
Oh, and he gets a heart too. Look at this guy.
Run. Damn. Something I can beat it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Do I do that before
Uh-oh.
I do...
I don't think...
before I
Oh
do Aga?
boy. No,
Maybe
that's it. He's
just
done.
for the hell of it?
He's done. It's over.
I need to bump this. Right. Hi. Do. I mean, obviously, I should have just done Aga. But this is funnier. Yeah, give me that. We're fluffing. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna do a bunch of crap in pod for no reason. We do need to. Oh, okay. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to the. I don't play much mystery. We're gonna go back to the pyramid and check the goal.
Oh yeah, that's a good call. I didn't even think about that.
It's fine. Oh, I forgot to. It's okay. No, that's in the light world only. What am I talking about?
Guess
I
what?
do need to be careful not to use up
What?
all. Well, I guess I can refill.
It won't be there?
Can we?
Oh shit, you're right, because it's inverted.
Whoop. Everything's fine.
That's why I wasn't thinking about it, because I obviously knew it wouldn't be there.
Okie doke. Mm-hmm.
Ed, please!
This looks familiar. Yo! I would really love a hook shot.
Just get flippers, dude.
Can we...
Makes this way easier.
Yoink. Why am I going up this way? I don't know. Have it, I suppose. Wait. Oh, it's only in, it's in the light world. I'm smart. It's inverted.
Yeah, it's inverted.
Okay. Wait, so what's the...
Alright, Ed's got a heart and a half now, so...
Where's the other goal?
Much better shape.
What?
They're both on top of
Stupid.
Agate
I'm
Tower,
stupid.
PH. That's how this works.
Up by Agate Tower, maybe? I don't even know. I really don't play much Mystery, obviously. Uh-oh. It's fine. We're just gonna go in here. Not worry about it. We're going back up to the mountain here in a minute anyway, probably. So, it's all good. Whee.
Yeah, Ed has plenty of pod money. He never didn't have it. Look at this, not even going to catfish.
Oh, dude!
Can you believe this guy?
What a jerk! That almost got me.
There's not going to be anything in pod. Don't believe in pod.
Okay. So
Pod's
that's
trash.
Alright, what I really want is a hammer, so that I can immediately dip swamp like an absolute clown. Oh,
Oh
nice.
my god!
Wait.
Oh, the Aga skip could be real here.
Right, what am I doing? I guess that gives you access to this, to pod. That's stupid. Okay. That's cute. Thank you. Bye-bye. We're gonna take all of these arrows. I want all the arrows.
I mean, if there's just a glove or a hammer in here, that would be very funny.
A touchy, thank you. There's one. Stop it. Two.
Just a hook shotgun fire rod. Nothing wrong with that.
So we found an item over there.
Not even fire rod bombos, sure.
Okay, that's
Well,
the second item.
There's
So
the bombos.
Small keys. Can you come here? Whoop. There's 2 small keys left over there. Thank you. Yep. All right. So what is that? That's item 3. Oh, I could get into ice. All right, we're going to ice. We're definitely going into ice. So I'm short a key right now. Okay, just all the medallions are here.
Get clowned on.
Probably should have gotten more money. That was a mistake. Alright, so that's a small key. I'm pretty sure.
PH, we don't have the big key.
Right. Forgot big keys are... whoop, shuffled.
Wombat. Hello. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, folks. Do we know what the bet is yet? No, I don't think that has been discussed.
Nice boomerang, let's go.
This is kind of looking like it's probably still going to be a forced Agassiz, but who knows?
Oop. Okay. There should be 2 left. We are 1000% clowning. It's good movement. That's like exactly how you're supposed to do that. I hope everyone's taking
Yeah, having the
this.
pearl beforehand is super nice for sure.
Actually, this isn't logic, isn't it?
Ed choosing
Oh my God,
to
it
get
is.
the money here.
Oh, right. What am I
That's
doing?
invert. That's pH. That's not how inverted works.
Lost my mind. Hit okay. Hey! Yep. There's the swordless.
Yeah.
You have to proc him first. Okay, it's fine. Guy's chilling in the wall like, oh, what's that? Oh, I should check if the hints are on.
Let's see. Are hints on? Nope.
Uh-huh. I think that means no. Excuse me? Can you
All right.
not-
Let's see. Ed is not gonna clown. Ed is just going for Aga. What a coward.
I mean, it's really obvious what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to go do Aga. I think we have to use bombos here.
You can't use bombos because
I can't.
it's swordless.
Oh my god, that's right. I forgot. How did that miss all of these idiots? How did that miss all these idiots? Can you stay there? Thank you. Ugh.
This is some top tier clowning here.
I decided to crash the party.
Oh,
because I
hello,
heard
Goron.
Aga.
Yeah, here. That's
There
fine.
you go.
Good. Perfect.
It wasn't going to join, but somebody said Aga, and I have to be here if Aga's involved.
I didn't see what PH just got there. Oh, a book? Great.
I mean, we
Yes,
are
I am a
immediately
bit
going
well.
for that.
Feel free to
volleyball.
throw me out if you don't want me.
No, you're good.
Good. So, well,
Right.
you mind if I do this then?
Sure.
I,
What do you-
I wanted the ability to. Well, as you can see, Mr. Ed is going up the Hyrule Castle Tower.
Actually, that was dumb. I
Aga
don't
is going to be
really
putting
need,
between 0 and 15 blue balls towards Ed.
yes.
Get your guesses in chat now. Between 0 and 15.
Trying to think, and PH can't really do anything with that book until getting to the light world.
And if you win, and if Gil allows it,
We're gonna
I
miss-
will say words.
I can
that
do this,
are,
but-
of course, Twitch TOS friendly. Whatever you want in pirate speak, just
Oh.
for you.
Okay,
If
there you go.
you get closest, yeah. Or you can just say no pirate speak.
I really hope PH finds something in here. Other than book.
Ugh.
Yeah. So how is this? Eve?
It's been interesting. It's inverted swordless.
Oh my god. There's no sword?
No sword.
No. Okay.
We.
They always go for the
That's actually.
fun
This is gonna be a
seeds,
little
don't
scary.
they?
So yeah, required bugnet Aga.
Spin setup. That's
Oh,
not
I love
great.
a fillet. I'm a bit hungry. Oh,
And
sorry,
these are all
Bugnet. No.
making-
And as we all know, Ed is an expert with bugnet.
Can you guys?
He has never missed a shot on Aga using the bugnet. Yeah, this was a mistake from PH. This is not the way to do this.
I hate everything about this.
That is 2 hits. Ed is defeating
okay.
the Aga. Oh no, Aga
You have to
threw
hang
a
out right
blue
there,
ball
really.
towards Mr. Ed. That is 1.
It's.
Ed 3,
no,
Aga
we're gonna
1.
do this. Screw it.
We'll have more news at 11. So
Yeah,
What's
just there you go.
going on?
Just hover it that way. Just hover.
Let's go.
everybody can have it, right? That's 2 blue balls.
Honk honk.
For
3.
1 chest.
Can I do anything up there?
No, you cannot.
No, right? That's fine.
Big Eastern Big Key.
Okay.
All right.
I
Yeah. Now what?
think
Now
that's it,
what?
right? Can I do anything else here? Can I get anything up there?
Just go to Easton.
Okay. How many did I get? 3?
Wow. Not even mirroring and going back in to get Freezor chests. I can't
that
believe
was
this
fun.
guy.
I counted 3. So
All right. What do we got? 5 crystals to beat Ganon. We don't know if that means
We
slow
got
Ganon
no
or not.
small keys.
And 6 crystals to enter GT. All right.
damn, I'm not watching on this. I am a failure. But, you know.
Alright, so we have a 6, 5, something.
Now you forsake me. Nope. Okay. This is actually a little bit. Screw it. We're gonna keep climbing.
What else is there
Hope they
to...
don't die.
Who were the two people who forfeited this race? It was LX Joss 2 and Decky Scott
Oh,
Fairley.
wait, no, this is not gonna work.
This is season 4.
This is fine.
Ed, please.
Unless I tried to fairy revival,
Alright,
which I don't
let's-
have.
Let's tune in here.
So we have inverted swordless. I'm 100% certain that this is just slow Ganon.
He's 100% certain.
Because the pyramid hole is not open.
100.
Then
More
again,
than
I don't think I
98.
checked. I honestly God, don't think I checked.
Please
I
check
can
it.
check afterwards. Cool, dude. Whatever you say.
Oh, boy.
These are amazing bomb strats by Ed.
Yeah.
Dude, this sucks.
But yeah, so what's the story of this seed?
Alright, I
I
mean,
was
to be
trying to
honest,
sleep,
like
and I
this
was
flag
like,
set. I really do.
well, you know what? I can't
Well,
sleep,
It will
so
not stop me from
check you and then be like, oh, wait a second, I have somebody to talk to, so
It's
Yeah.
expert. I don't know if I said this. Expert item functionality. That's the other thing.
Wait, is this expert item functionality? Did we confirm that it was expert?
Cool.
I don't know. Boomerang didn't stun? Oh, okay. I missed that.
So the other thing too is,
Well then.
Mm.
Alright.
yeah, actually, I just got to remember to mirror. I'm pretty certain I never saw the hole open, like ever. Cool. Cool.
Yeah, is it... I always forget what the actual
Alright, so
differences are. Hold on. I always look this up because I can never remember how you determine. Depends on bottle and hookshot. Is that the difference?
Alright, well, small keys in the
Start.
front.
Let me see.
Like,
Functionality.
I'm like 100% certain I did not see this hole open. Yeah, okay, thanks. Alright,
Potion
so
refills are
5
different
crystals
between
to
hard
beat
and
Ganon,
expert,
still need 6 crystals to
and
enter, it's
hookshot.
slow,
Yeah, so those are the only two ways
and
to
it's
tell.
Big keys. This will be fun.
Mm.
This will be fun. Alright, dude.
So yeah,
You know
they
what?
started
I don't
off.
really feel like dicking around with you.
Nah, that wasn't a whole lot to do, and yeah, it required Agaseed. PH clowned a little
I
bit.
really don't.
Well, they both clowned a little bit, and Sequence broke to Pod before doing Aga, which had the Moon Pearl, so that was good.
Cool.
Mm.
I think so. Yeah, you're not wrong.
So they were
not
supposed to. I don't know my inverted too well. They were supposed to mirror to Pod from.
Correct. Yeah, so you're supposed to go beat Aga, and then walk over to the eastern area, and then
really
mirror into
don't wanna
Pod.
do this whole Hyrule Castle nonsense. I really don't.
Well, I guess you don't
Alright,
walk into the. You don't have to walk over to the eastern area. You
That's
just
right, that does-
mirror at the castle, and that'll put you by the pyramid. But yes, that was logically how you were supposed to get the Moon Pearl.
Mm.
Yeah, I knew that, dude. I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, I
Alright,
have
so
to
let's
be
see.
careful.
So we have hard plus item
Gotta be careful. Don't do anything dumb.
functionality. I gotta find a better way to abbreviate that. It takes up too much space.
Let me see. I mean, what does item functionality mean?
So that means that a lot of the safety
Oh,
items
this is-
don't
This is a delight. I am thrilled to death with this.
do as much stuff as they normally would. So on hard item functionality, for example, if you
Yeah, I'm
use
thinking-
a green potion, it'll only
Fluff has
refill
begun.
50% of your magic instead of full magic. And your bug net cannot catch fairies.
Love has begun.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh, wait.
Trying to
and
think.
Cane of Burna does not grant invincibility.
Mm.
Stuff like that.
Whatever, dude. Like, perfectly
Yeah.
positioned. Like
I
whatever.
think
you
I've
say.
seen that
You
item
win. You're clearly better
functionality.
than I am, game.
Yeah, I guess calling it
Clearly.
item funk works. That's fine.
Clearly.
Yeah. But now I'm just
You
thinking
win.
it's a,
You win, game. You win.
a type of dance or music.
Yes, the hard item
I'm
funk.
gonna forward you guys right now. I have no aspirations of doing Silverless.
I've forgotten what funk
Serverless
is.
Ganon
I'm sorry,
again.
I can't
I
remember
have
whether
none.
it's a dance or a genre of
I
music.
have none.
And now I feel terrible.
Am I going to do it? Probably.
Hey, hook
However,
shot!
you
Look,
win,
now
game.
flippers are in
You
logic.
officially win. You officially win.
I mean, Mr. Ed is saying somebody won. Is this legitimate?
Really?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening in
it's
Ed's
not
chat.
hard functionality. It is not hard item functionality. Rip that. Rip that.
No, it is hard. It is hard. It's just not expert.
Thrilled to death. I got both.
That's yeah. So it is hard, not expert. All right. So here's the thing: is that PH may not realize that saying that Ganon requires 5 crystals probably requires him to beat GT as well. Well, I guess it wouldn't. I guess it's not entrance, right? So you'd have to beat it anyway because the hole is not there. But
Yeah.
I don't even know if ball shuffle's on. I never checked. I never checked that.
there's no way to check, Ed. You haven't been to a boss yet.
Hmm.
Our compasses don't do anything. This seat is too old.
All right, I want arrows, and I want them now.
I mean, I'm just trying
Never
to
mind,
think.
this asshole is gonna be directly in my way.
You could check if the maiden exists, right? Indeed.
Yes, but we would need the big key for that.
Yeah, good point.
Sorry, beer, I did not fluff that. I apologize. Oh.
Oh,
fuck
magic
me.
powder.
Oh, I love that.
Nobody wants to see that.
I love
Call
seeing the
JG
magic powder get
arrows,
some love.
877 arrows. Not wrong.
Every time I see
Alright,
the
where's this
magic
damn
powder, I think specifically of Mr. Ed.
Listen, Magic Bat has been hot today.
Where art thou?
There was a maiden tournament race won because somebody fake powdered Magic Bat.
There was one loss because somebody fake powdered magic bat, I think. Actually, yeah.
Oh, there goes one of my hard-earned arrows.
Yeah, I'm going to PM you.
There it
But,
is.
Oh, hey,
yeah,
hammer.
okay.
Yay! We did it. We did not do it.
And a shovel, all the goods.
Dude, I figured there's no better MSU than this one that I know that PH had. That, of course, AFG was running yesterday. And I'm like, dude, this guy's smarter than I think. You know, I should have hook speed out of that.
Who's smarter than he thinks? Is he talking about AFG? Is that the nicest
I
thing
forgot
Ed's ever
this.
said about AFG?
I'm bad.
Hey, big key to Thieves Town. There we go.
More interesting.
Just thinking, forgive me.
Listen,
We can just mirror here and
listen.
do
What?
Thieves Town.
You're bad. You're bad. Why are you so bad? Stop being bad, horse! Would you stop being so bad? God damn it! Damn it!
Alright, well, we're just gonna YOLO Thieves Town, I guess.
Hello,
Why
AFG.
not? We're right here. We're right here.
Ed goes to Ice Palace and is in go mode. What was in Ice? Oh, the book?
Alright, is
Well,
it-
no, Ed still needs big keys, right?
Am I gonna get punished for not checking? Probably. Oh, that's right. I will
Is
never
that
be
enough?
able to know what this
Yeah.
bullshit is.
Because he needs 6 crystals to open
I
GT.
forgot. Imagine remembering that.
Yeah,
older
I
hoes
PM'd
don't have
you,
that
Gil.
luxury with the compasses.
Again,
Well,
all
I'll
my
just have to do
seeds
the hard
lead
way,
into
which is
one,
actually
so...
Oh, yeah, no, that
Yeah.
one I did not see.
Yeah. Yeah, like...
Oh, we do have
Technically-
boss shuffle!
Hey, ball shuffle's on.
Oh, that's nice.
RIPH, because he does not think
Not
boss
me to
shuffle's
do that.
on.
Hmm.
Oh my god, fire the fucking arrows, dude.
Hmm.
Actually, we're calling it, instead of Mick Boss, we're calling it Mick BK Boss. That's my new mode, Mick BK Boss. GT Big Key is shuffled somewhere too, yep.
I have to check the back. I have
Oh
to.
gosh.
It's like a necessity.
Like when I see HIF,
Absolute necessity.
I
right
just
now.
think of forgive me, but I
Good,
just think of
cannot wait.
Home for Infinite Losers. So when I'm looking at this, I'm like, Mick Boss,
Yes.
Hipple.
Go up the staircase. Simple, dude. Simple.
He's gonna look for something in the back of the thieves because he doesn't realize his boss shuffle. Well, Ed's also checking the back of thieves, so...
Yeah.
That's fine. PH can look at something somewhere else, I'm sure. I mean, maybe Ed never gets those flippers. Who knows? Because remember, Ed got 2 of the 3 hoverable chests in Hookshot Cave, and he left the one which had flippers, so it may take a while for him to get back there.
Yeah.
I won't lie. This is actually a really enjoyable seat so far.
That sounds like a lie to me.
Complaining
Well-
has started.
Buckle in.
We have a shield.
Like, never say that in a scene. You just don't. Because you then know that the seed's just going to be terrible. This is a to clarify,
Hey,
this is
Cody,
Mr. Ed's
Cody, you know
Mystery
how
Mayhem,
Home Record
right?
Has
Yes.
that,
Yeah. I'm
exclamation
not
point
like
cheating.
anywhere
And you
else
got the thing
speaking
that goes,
freely on,
cheating?
I don't know, like,
I need one for complaining.
I don't know, just
Complaining?
casually walked into a massive race. But yeah,
Bitching?
so
Seed isn't awful. Yeah, I mean, I guess the seed's not, like,
I'm telling you, I absolutely love
terrible, but I can see
absolutely
why
love
it was
that
probably a
word, 'cause, you know,
forfeit.
cheating?
mm,
Dude, I got problems.
yeah, I haven't seen enough to see yet. But like, yeah. If people forfeit this, I'm sure there's something
Oh
later.
my god. Please.
There's
Well,
got to be something.
Yeah, I suspect it was... I mean, the beginning didn't help, but also, you know, the fact that this is probably going to be a swordless Ganon fight, and... Well,
Yeah,
not probably, it's
whatever.
definitely going to be a swordless Ganon fight, but it might be swordless,
Wait,
silverless,
Captain Meyer,
like, we
I'm
don't
not
know.
looking it up.
Actually, I
Not any
do
clues.
have a question for you, the all-knowing
Oh, I forgot
Gilgamesh.
Mm-hmm.
How could I forget?
I've never seen a race where both runners forfeit in a tournament setting. Does that ever happen?
These don't.
Not in a
Oh.
tournament setting, no. I don't think there's ever been a double
Piece of heart
forfeit
fills
in,
me
like,
up.
an actual tournament. Ladder, yes, it has definitely happened,
All
but
is right in this world.
Okay.
Let's go.
silvers might be atrocious on swordless. Yeah, I mean, it could also... Well, I guess it could still be hard item pool.
God damn, I'm actually gonna check Magic Bat.
No, it can't. We have half magic. Never
You know
mind.
what?
It can't be
That's
hard
not
item.
a
Well,
bad
never, and there's a blue mail too, so never mind. It is not hard item pool.
Cheating.
Can I give my favorite you know, magic bat
Not wrong.
hype?
You're not wrong.
Sure.
The magic bat.
Go for it.
Good.
Cheating?
Okay, Mr. Ed dashing down the cobbled stones is not going
Dude,
towards magic
like,
bat. What are you
really?
doing, Ed?
He is not doing
Um,
magic bat.
He's going into the library,
No, I'm fluffing that.
finds a heart
I'm
piece,
gonna want all the help
and
that I can
collects
get,
it.
because
As
I am what they
PH
like to
gets
call
20
a coward.
rupees from Zora. Please, Mr. Ed, go check Magic Bat now, because I don't want to narrate everything that you're doing, including this mirror, right now when you're taking
Yes,
Jeremiah.
1 rupee.
He'll do
Uh,
it with
walk.
the Smith
Don't,
chain here.
don't. Thank you.
Yes, it looks like Mr. Ed is walking up a dirt path, sees the Kakariko sign, turns right upon the path, walks up.
I can't believe I'm gonna do this. I am
Put-
absolutely, utterly
What is
disgusted.
Reunite
PH doing?
to Smith.
I am so disgusted right now.
Hey,
Okay,
nice shield.
I'm really disgusted now.
Yep, gets a shield. Hammers the peg and drops down
Okay, Gil and company's
to
probably
a
having a good
secret
laugh about
shrine.
this. All right, here we go.
Dashes up,
Nobody saw this.
powders, and what is it? Oh,
Everybody,
20
look
bucks.
away. I'm going to prove to you that Magic Bat has nothing. Magic Bat has Samaria. Okay.
Magic bat has nothing. Ed has to
Whatever you
reset.
say, game.
Reset.
Whatever you say, you me you're better than I am. That's literally
See,
all I gotta
this
say.
is why I'm here.
That's literally all I gotta say.
Thank you. Thank you. Magic Bat is something. Thank you, everybody.
Really? Really?
That's because I hyped it up, you know?
Right.
Exactly.
Oh,
This
well, I'm
wasn't
practically
predetermined
Gobo.
at all.
Let's go.
Like, everything here is the decision of, like, what I say
Imagine being
beforehand.
able to
Mhm.
ice
It's the commentator's curse.
dash.
Yeah, go
No,
ahead.
I
Get the
want-
useless compass, Ed. Good idea.
Perfect. Just what I wanted to see.
Mm. Yeah,
Everything
I
I
love
hope
Magic
you-
Bat. Have we seen Mini Moldom Cave yet? I'd assume
No,
not.
this is new. Hammer was in somewhere in Village of. No, Hammer was just in Blindside.
Mm.
I think. PH doing that cack skip.
Yeah, I've seen
Cool,
so
dude.
many people
whatever.
skip
You know
cack
what?
nowadays.
I don't care.
I mean, he's probably gonna get to it here. I assume he's gonna take the portal
Mm.
up
Yeah,
I can-
or not.
20 rupees.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Yeah. He's just gonna.
Cheating?
Yeah, 20 rupees on race game.
Oh, he's not gonna take the portal.
Don't you
Okay.
even
He's
think
gonna go to
about it,
Eastern
dude.
area instead.
Don't you even think about it.
Mm.
I'm taking that. Cheating? Why is that in my head all of a sudden?
I don't know, Ed. Why is that in your head all of a sudden?
Cheating?
I'm confused. Mr. Egg cannot see the chat here, correct?
No, he cannot.
Okay.
Why are
Think
we
he
all
knows the
accusing him of? Why are we all accusing him of cheating? I'm confused now.
Cause he's a cheater.
Okay.
Alright, so let's see. Desert.
Really, dude? It
big-
is. You're
so,
not wrong.
Yeah,
You're
he
not
still
wrong.
needs a
But
couple more
now-
big keys.
Now I'm
but
gonna make everybody sick and tired of
Mm.
hearing it from me. Cheating?
luck sacking is a form of cheating. Pendant TR.
What do I want to do?
Well, that's good.
The answer
Yeah.
is nothing. I'm actually gonna go up this way.
It
This
depends
is-
whether you want to see
Never been
TR or not.
Yeah, there's a GT big.
Never been more thrilled in my life.
And if you would have guessed the left in Sahasrar's hut, you would have
Wow.
gotten the GT big key
Oh
guessing
my
game
god,
right.
no, yeah, bitching or complaining. Yeah, you know what? Bitching.
Oh, I just realized we might. Well, yeah,
Bitching?
potentially. We there's a pretty high chance I think we're gonna need Ice Rod though.
Complaining.
We're probably gonna have a
Cheating?
Trinex
But
at some
there's
point.
just nothing. There's nothing better than that cheating one. Cheating.
Hmm.
All right, all this is
Yeah,
amounted to
20 rupees in the Guinness hut.
I really don't want to go into Meyer. I have no aspirations whatsoever. Oh, dude, Brave is so fucking awesome, dude. So awesome. Yeah, I guess I look into Meyer Shed. I really don't want to. You know,
Get the money.
No, I want that.
I think if you leave, you have to commit to not getting it, but whatever.
There's like no doubt in my mind I'm going to need potions.
Hmm.
All right, PH and
No
Eastern now. So the thing, PH still thinks this is not boss shuffle.
Especially if I just
So
run into cacti like that.
there are quite well. What is it?
Of course.
Uh,
okay.
Argus and Trinex are the only bosses that
We're gonna call
theoretically
that
can't be
the key
beaten.
to Lord knows what.
Hmm. Let me see. Yeah.
The big key to Lord knows what.
Do I need to bring out my well, it's not mine, but the sheet that I ooh,
Can't beat
Fire
Cold
Arm.
Stare. Why can't he beat Cold? Oh, did they not put a? Did they not put a medallion thing on the floor?
I shouldn't do this. I'm telling you, I should
Yeah.
not do this. Can't do it. Let's go.
Is that only an
Yes!
Ice Palace?
Cannot do Meyer. Fantastic.
He's not hammered enough. Oh, you're right. I forgot you
I've
need hammer
never
for
been
that.
happier before in my life.
Whoops. Hey, look, there's a big key on the desert ledge. Ed's gonna need to find that book.
Mm.
Cold is guaranteed to be an ice. Ah, I see. I see. Icy.
It's like cold is guaranteed to be an ice because you need the hammer for cold.
because they only have the Oh hey,
Okay.
Beer
All right.
shield.
Where's Royale when you need her? Where's Royale
Paging
when you
home
need her?
wrecker. Paging home wrecker.
We have the mirror shield. The mirror shield has been acquired. Hip hip hooray. You know I'm taking that too.
Yeah, this seed is amazing.
Cool.
it's not bad.
Go away.
Mm.
Oh, PH better really hope this is just like a Moldorm or something back here. In fact, I think it's time to
Cheating? Ow.
switch audio
There
so we
we
can
go.
get the live reaction when he realizes this is boss shuffle. Can't kill Moldorm either. Oh yeah, you're right. He can't.
Okay, I need to kill.
There are actually very few
Walk around.
bosses that PH can kill at the moment.
Yo.
Or Blind, or Moth. It's literally just Lanmo or Armos. Or,
Yes, do we just... No, we gotta save him.
theoretically Vitreous. I don't think he has enough resources for Vitreous, though.
Right?
Mm.
It'll put me on the castle tower. Gotta be faster, right?
You can do Helma. Helma could be done.
Yeah, I saw Chex do this.
Yeah, helmet could be done.
Nope. Not as good as Chex. Confirmed.
Alright, here we go. And
Oh,
survey
the
says...
Oh, it is boss shuffle.
Well, he
Wait,
got
what?
Lanmo, so this is doable.
I thought I had the... Okay. I'm so confused. Okay, that's because I had the compass of
You did have the compass. You are correct. This seed is also ancient.
wow, did that throw me off? I had the compass of thieves and it didn't show me. Is that new? Maybe that's new behavior.
It's new.
I mean, it is. It's not that new anymore,
about
but yes, it is. It is
Nuts.
new-ish.
Right, this is fine. I need to be careful. I don't have any of the weapons that can. All right, there we go.
You can bomb Lanmo,
Boss
actually.
shuffle is most definitely on. Oop, thank you.
I feel like it's been longer
This is a
than a
pendant.
year.
Cool. Okay.
I mean, last
Right.
tournament.
Yeah, because last main tournament, McBoss had the compass info, so it's been over a year.
Cool.
I believe Fire Rod was in my shed, Tyler.
2020. What's up, Tutor? I hate these guys so much.
Ooh, desert.
Oh, Ed apparently found a fire rod. Where did that
I
happen?
hate swordless with
I
a
thought it
fiery
was in
passion,
my
especially when you
shed.
can't hit
It
them.
was somewhere.
So
in
dumb.
the
That
shed,
is
my-
that is
Meyer
that
shed
in
was Meyer
particular
shed?
is really
Okay.
stupid. I don't know exactly what behavior that is, but it's very dumb. Whatever it is.
See, I pay attention some of the time.
I was too busy watching
Would be
PH's excellent
like
Lambo fight.
Not a fan.
Mm.
Oh god, I hate everything about swordless. Just let me win. Nope, that's not right.
PH is an NMG god, I believe it.
I mean, it's not my problem. It's Ed's. Problem is maybe not exactly the right word. I think it's a feature, not a bug in this case. Yes, I would like those.
I mean, Ed's got.
Yeah, it makes sense. I didn't realize, so I was like, oh, cool. It's not boss shuffle. Oh, oops.
If it exists, Ed is going to complain about it.
Oh, well. It didn't actually really hurt me because the only boss I could have gotten to was that, and I would have done the same thing. So I still would have probably gone there, and or maybe I don't know.
All right, so let's see. Ed is. So we know Eastern is a pendant. We don't have enough dungeon info, but Ed can beat Desert. He can beat Hera.
Oh, why are you guys like this?
Depending upon bosses. Though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true. Well, Ed can beat most
Well, I
bosses.
mean,
Trinex
there's
is the only
Pendant
boss that Ed
nothing on it,
can't
so
beat at this
left.
point.
Mm.
If anything,
Trinex
it probably
is
would have been
everywhere.
luckier to get Trinex there because I could have just bailed. We're fine. But yeah.
See, even PH knows about Trinexes.
Hey, that's a hook shot. Hi.
Oh, now I'm thinking of like a nexus of Trinexes. Ooh, that was where Sword was, in Ice Tea Room.
Hey, we can stun them! Oh! Praise be to whatever higher power you choose. Wow. I am so pumped. Ugh. Okay.
Alright, let's see what other stuff is in Ice Palace here that PH missed.
And the blue book ring. Yeah, no, there's not very much I could have
nothing.
killed.
It was just Freeze. Freeze Room was the only
okay,
chest
let
that
me
he
think.
left at that point.
Desert. Really? Thanks. We're just gonna hard check this.
Alright,
So the
it's just crossing his
flippers are
finger
hookshot
for no,
And they're up in hookshot.
no Trinex here.
I have been chasing them and haven't found
Cold
much. I
Stare.
kind of want to.
Oh, I guess this was
I kinda
guaranteed
wanna
to be
dip.
Cold Stare?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think that's what everybody
I kind of
said.
want to dip swamp, but we're just gonna do the loop. We'll do it at the end of the loop. We'll do
Still
the
not going to be a
swamp at the end of
particularly
this.
enjoyable. Well,
Hopefully we find a hammer by then.
it'll be alright.
Yo, thank you for GG. No,
Okay, maybe he won't be
so
alright.
for the way that it works is that I'm just through. There's only a runoff if the tiebreakers. I hold the tiebreaker over Kantos because the way that they set it up.
I look at PH over here bragging about making brackets. Must be nice.
Maybe. Kind of gross. I don't know.
And I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't even know how it is to
Let's get wild.
to even finish a seed, but you know.
Maybe that's why this is an FF.
Yeah, I haven't
Required
tried
pen
out
for
enough.
something awful.
Alright, so Ed's on the board with 2 crystals now. Just needs 4 more.
No, it was actually so we went 1 and 1, but that is not useful.
Nice compass.
So we went 1 and 1,
Okay.
but the way that they have the tiebreaker rules set up is record against the higher seed can be a tiebreaker. And I went 1 and 1 against Plasma Kappa, and Kantos went 0 and 2. So I go through by virtue of having beaten Kappa once. Yo, what's up, Coin? Thank you for the good luck. Okay. Do I just go back in? I can't beat. Can I beat it with this? What do I have that can beat it right now? Do I have any items that can kill? Well, but it's not necessarily blind. Right.
Right.
I was thinking, well,
Right.
it's not. Nice guys. Okay, I guess we go back in and just immediately go to the boss
I would go to Blind's Hut first,
and see what
so
it
you can get your hammer.
Because we have the compass, but it doesn't matter. So, whoop.
You should stop saying these things, Gil. He's hearing.
Yeah,
it
thank you so
through
much. I think
telepathy.
you were already through as well, right? I thought I saw that.
Don't go to magic
This
that.
is exactly how
No.
that's supposed to work. Nice hammer. Hello. Good. All right. Well, now we can kill blind anyway, even if blind is there. What can I not kill?
Cold
I
Stare.
can't kill.
Or no, Trinex.
What can I not kill?
If in doubt, it's try next.
Kill-
Where's the flippers?
So the flippers are in Hookshot
Kill
Cave.
Cold Stare. Can't kill
Oh
Trinex.
yeah,
That's
their
pretty much it, I
chest
think, actually.
because
Yeah, PH hovered
Yeah.
to it. Ed didn't get the hover to it.
Yeah, nice, dude. GG's. Okay. Find out. That's not a dash. Oh my god. This is the worst thing I've ever done. This is not right. We're just gonna go right to the boss. No touchy. Uh-huh. Good. Give me this. Give me this. Alright, what are you? Oh, almost. Okay. Do this. 1, 2, 4, 5. Whoop. 1 for the wall. Ah, right in the middle. I knew that. And
What did the wall
hey,
have
it's
to
a
do to you?
crystal.
Just 1 extra for the wall, you know.
No, but
Bottom.
walls get enough pain every single day.
that was a Armos.
Don't harm the walls, please.
All right, let's see. What is Ed up to here? Is Ed going to Eastern area finally? So this is going to get Ed his
Better things to
GT
do.
big key and
Places to go. Oh, right. That's not sick. It's
A
not
pendant?
a kid.
I guess. I mean, I don't.
No.
I don't see why Ed wouldn't clear Eastern here.
Yes and no. I'm enjoying it because I think Ed's like mystery stuff is really fun. It's a cool idea. I really don't like swordless. Like, I will play it pretty much exclusively under protest for things like League or for purposes that I enjoy. Like, I enjoy League, I enjoy this stuff, but I really am not a fan of the swordless mode.
I agree.
So,
swordless is
unfortunately,
stanky.
oh, that's our other tunic. Okay. This is a mode that I don't love, but that's okay. Such is life. Such is life.
All right, so yeah, Ed's going to come in here and clear Eastern, and is going to pretty much
really
get
don't.
nothing out of it.
I have no interest in
Eh,
that.
it happens.
We'll have a slightly easier lane mode fight.
Okay. How do I? What's the best way? to do
Inverted
this?
swordless was my dream mode. I mean, it's pretty close.
And come back.
Mm.
I would guess.
When
God,
I
why
go
are
to
you just
sleep,
the
it is
worst?
inverted swordless. Thank the stars. Please.
Right. Okay.
I like how Ed was trying to Cane of Burna through the orbs there, despite this being hard item functionality and Cane not providing
Can you come up
any
here?
invincibility. It's good.
Is
It's
that
good
far
stuff.
enough? I don't know.
Mm.
It's good. Hello? Hello? Thank you. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Well, and then I don't know what the, like, obviously don't tell me, but I don't know what the deal is with the boomerang here not working. So that's annoying.
Does
Okay,
PH
so
not
we
know
do
about
have
hard item
we can do
functionality? Does he not
magic
know that
back.
exists?
I mean, I forgot about it. Like, I've heard about hard item functionality like once or twice before, but you know,
So
I
let's
forgot.
go.
I mean, this shit died before I started Rando too, but I still know about it.
Mm. Oh, PH is going
Oh, I
into
should've faced the
Magic
other
Bat
way.
Cave.
Rip.
Well, that's good. He's gonna need it.
I'm smart. What do we got?
Ooh, you need a bow to get past the
Okay.
red Igor.
Uh,
And that's,
oh, Ed.
PH's
Uh-oh.
famous scenario.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Ed. Does he follow through, or does he willingly check his least favorite check in the game?
Oh, he checked it.
Uh-oh, Ed.
Mm,
Monka. Ed hates Magic Bat. That actually might not be a required Samaria also. That might be totally unnecessary. Depending
I
on
suppose
the,
that's
no
true,
TR is
actually.
pendant. And actually, no, he probably can get away without it. He probably can get away without it, which is so annoying.
Yeah, I mean, unless... Yeah, actually, there's almost guaranteed you could get away without using the cane,
because
because unless Vitreous
This
specifically
is 6
has
Crystal
something.
GT, 5 Crystal Ganon.
mm.
So
Yeah.
depending on what we find, he may
By
not
the
know
way,
how to do it.
how these seeds work? Are they full clearable seeds?
Yes, they're all ladder
Yeah.
seeds, so they should be fully clearable.
So you
already
could
got all that
100% the seed.
I
just to clarify.
Think,
gonna
maybe
do
not. Actually, I guess with
this.
mystery,
I already did
beatable
something, but I
only
need a
is
shovel.
a possibility in older seasons.
Get out of here.
Mm.
Beatable only is a thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
The collection right up.
So it's possible the seed itself will just go, nope, you can't defeat Trinex. Don't worry about. Well, I mean, they can do a lot of other things, but
Right.
you know what?
Yeah.
Lock the ice rod on Trinex.
Thank Desert. That actually works out pretty well here, I think. As long as it's not a Trinex.
Mm. Everything is a Trinex.
You'll never know. There's only one way to find out.
Okay, so we're just gonna go into Swamp and hope that it's not and try next. Get out of here.
I admire your courage, PH. I really do.
And then I guess, do we go back?
PH clowning Ice Palace
Yo.
is leading him to accidentally
Money.
god routing. I mean, listen. That's how you do it. Wait, I thought he was going to desert. Are we not going to desert?
He said
Guys,
swamp.
oh my god. Okay.
Oh, he's gonna do swamp.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, I guess this is fine.
I never did this. I forgot. Whoops.
You should have kept
That's right.
forgetting shields are evil.
I skipped it. Oh. Oh me.
Looks like Ed's gonna be following into swamp here.
Good job. Good means. Oh, we actually kind of probably want that. Thanks.
And by doing swamp, I mean not doing swamp.
I guess I probably could have gotten it after this, but that's fine.
Ed must be waiting until he gets the swamp big key. You know, you don't want to leave that chest in here.
Ugh. Okay. So small keys.
Okay.
So the mode here, small keys are not shuffled. Big keys, maps, and compasses are. Swordless, boss shuffle.
Oh, actually, that's Ed. Tyler, or not Tyler, PH doesn't know about
We're starting to
that
pick
big
up
key on the
the number
ledge,
of
so
big keys.
that actually could be the swamp big key, in which case does that
It's-
make sense from Ed?
Unless they place the swords as green 20s, which or the boot. Oh, that could have been the boots actually.
Also, Ed doesn't have flippers yet. That is also a
They're
good
fun-
reason
fun
that you would not go into the swamp. I agree.
I also wanted to try and buy.
Indeed.
Arrow
That's
upgrade,
gonna cost Ed
but
some
it's-
time.
Yeah, I don't know when he's gonna get up
Or-
back up there to get those flippers. Especially
Oh.
with TR being a pendant,
Yeah, it's,
like
it's,
there's
it's
less
close. The
incentive
small
to
keys
going up
not
there.
being shuffled is a little bit wonky.
I will need to sleep
Because it definitely
eventually,
messes
but,
with kind of some of the
I want to see
I mean,
that
like,
moment.
you know, kind of like in Roja. Do I skip left side? Yes.
No, you don't.
We do.
I wanted to see left
think
side swamp.
skipping left side's okay here. Wait, what are we waiting
We
for?
don't need to kill everything. We just need to kill something. So we're skipping left side.
Yeah.
What would be the worst thing there? Fire rod.
I'm
Fire rod, I think,
I'm
opens
saying
up the
merely
most
from a
famous one
commentator
right
point
now.
of view to clarify.
This seed is almost exactly
I
McBrosia
can
swordless.
do.
Uh,
Basically, the only thing that I'd be really
No,
scared
no,
of
McBrosia.
if I'm, like, no-
almost? Almost? Yeah, minus the Oja part.
Please. Please, no. Help. Send help.
Or did I just
So it's more like
please? Doesn't work with the. Okay.
McBro.
McBoverted.
Thank you.
Big key to Turtle Rock, ew.
Huge.
It's only one boss that matters.
It's fine. Shrine X is here in Swamp Palace. Yeah. Now, whenever I'm
This would be good.
commentating, it's always an Aga seed,
I want these arrows.
Well,
and you should always check left side swamp.
Go.
This is
This
your
was an
public
Aga
service
seed.
Oh,
announcement.
this fight is the worst.
In all fairness, like,
Well, actually,
I
PH.
We
kinda-
don't know what this fight is. Never mind.
please.
I wouldn't mind a vanilla.
What the PH?
The one thing I
say,
don't
sorry?
want-
He was about to complain about fighting Argus here with in Swordless, but it's just maybe not an
Very
Argus.
good, very, very good. That's great.
Mm,
Maybe it's a
Yeah.
Trinex.
Vanilla would be fine, if annoying.
Maybe
yeah.
it's a blind.
I can actually live with that.
Hammer strats. Get that Samaria out.
Mm-hmm. Good.
That's 3 hits on blind, and
Oh, hey, look. I'm blind
Oh,
in desert.
everywhere. Blind has taken over this stream. But no jokes. I wanted my daily joke.
Look at that fire shield doing work. Let's go. Okay. Fire shield doing work. Let's go.
Ed is
Ding, 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 ding.
Ed.
3 items left.
Hmm.
Hello.
And what big
pod.
key is that?
Okay.
Oh, pod. Yeah.
That was a blind.
Okay.
Pod.
Woo!
Hoo. What is it?
$20. And a pendant. Wah.
Oh, not a pendant.
Let's go over to desert, mire area.
No mode minus ice rod. Let's see. So we can beat Skull Woods. We have Thieves Town. We can beat ice. We can beat mire. We can beat pod. So yes, I believe that is the case as long as we don't run into a Trinex.
Succeed now, to be honest.
So Ed is going to find those flippers.
Also, you may want silvers. Call me crazy.
I don't know why I'm doing this first, but I am. Oh, this is also inverted.
Hi, crazy. Why do you want me calling you crazy instead of Gil?
Don't call me crazy.
Should I be go-moding this? I feel like maybe I should be go-moding this and just risk it.
Okay.
Because I have 2 crystals. I know TR is a green pendant. So we can beat 4 more dungeons. None of which are the green pendant. So if all 4 of the dungeons that I can beat... Let me check Hera. Okay, Hera is a crystal.
Alright, a big key to Skull Woods. Nice. Do you need a flute for mire and inverted? No, you do not. You need nothing. You need either mirror or flute.
Cute.
Mirror works too. You can walk over there and mirror into mire.
Well, we're soon going to see on MistaEd's side that hookshot cave, probably in about 2 minutes or so.
And there's Ether, so now we can get into mire.
I don't know, Tutor.
Oh yeah, good point.
Trash.
So yeah, Ed'll get his flippers, and then Ed'll
We do have the desert.
potentially be in go mode here.
Ugh.
Yeah, potentially.
This seat does not feel
Will
good,
he
so,
complain?
Because I have work.
Of course, I'm
That's
sure
what
he
I
will.
want.
Let's, in fact, we
Ugh,
can probably
good
hear
job,
him
mate.
complain right now.
I have a work call in about 2 hours, so.
Ow.
Ow.
There's the weirds and
Yep.
just freaking pain.
I don't know how I dodged that. That was amazing. Be something good.
50
That's
bucks.
not something
That's
good.
pretty good.
Oh, we are pulling ped. As long as it's not a Trinex, we're pulling ped.
Are you?
Thank you, Ed.
Yeah, whatever. I'll take it.
So this is a Hera play.
Yeah, I mean, we know Hera's a crystal. I mean, Ed knows all
don't
3
know.
pendants, so he knows
One
it's a
of these
crystal.
now.
Imagine if you were fighting Ganon, just wielding Trinex in your hands. And this thought has come to you from Tyler Salt, said Trinex on
Yeah, I don't
pad.
care. We're just gonna do this now. Let's get it done and over with, right?
Wow,
It's-
just
it's
rushing
the-
Hera basement. What a maniac.
It's the Trinex of Evil's Bane. Take your
so you're a
Trinex
crystal.
to a swordsmith.
You're a crystal.
Hey, can I have this Trinex
You're a
tempered, please?
Yes.
You're a crystal.
That's why it goes from blue to red. It changes from a nice head to a fire head.
You're nothing.
What? You talked to Pyramid
Exactly.
Fairy and it finally get.
You got
Oh
the
no.
idea.
Yeah.
Wait, is Trinex
Idea
supposed to be
fully furnished.
I-
Alright, so I need a buy.
what?
I need a alright,
Portal
so
Nex
legitimacy, I need a
or whatever
buyer
they
big
call
key
it?
and a
like-
pod big key.
Is
Maybe
Trinex
nice
like
rod.
tempered sword?
I
And then
read
if you
God, I'll
take
use nice
Trinex to
rod.
Pyramid
Big,
Fairy, it
pod
gets a
big,
yellow
pod
head.
Yes.
But a head Trinex.
$20 worth. Let's go.
I'm happy if you're happy,
Cool.
Ed. But
Ed's never happy.
I normally not think of $20 as good.
Hey, you know what? I might need that. I might.
Alright, so yeah, Ed'll be able to beat anything in here. There's no boss that...
No, he's probably somewhere stupid.
Yeah, true.
Oh, hey, big key. To Swamp Palace. Oh, yeah.
Interesting. Really interesting.
Oh yeah, that's
Not so
something that
interesting.
PH definitely did. just not the big chest. And
That's-
if there was anything in the big chest, like,
Alright, well, I know I
Yeah.
can beat the boss.
Ugh.
Whatever is here, I just don't know what it is.
be Moldom.
Of course it's Helma.
Oh,
All right, Tyler. Good luck.
yeah, good luck, Tyler. This music on Ed's
Pretty
side is
jazzy.
banging. Yeah. Reminds me of Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, there's a little bit of tank in there. Yeah.
Oh, stop moving, Helmasaur. But yeah.
What?
PH
Helmasaur,
is,
he's
Not
invincible.
dead yet? No, no. How about now?
There we go. Sawyer with the raid. Thank you. Welcome on in, everyone. We are, I want to say, closing in on the end of this race here. Ed is in,
Oh, we are
Well,
pulling ahead when I go to Skull.
will shortly be in almost go mode.
Yep. I mean, what
I
are we
really don't
looking
want to-
for again?
Really don't.
Maybe Ice Rod.
Okay.
It depends on if we run into a Trinex or not.
Cool.
And just trying to remember, how many is it to defeat Ganon? How many is it to enter GT?
So it's 6 crystals to get into GT, 5 to beat Ganon, which is silly, right? That doesn't, like, why would you have a lower Ganon vulnerability count than enter GT count? But that's how it is.
Wow, how convenient. How convenient.
I really hope Ed doesn't forget about that last chest in Hookshot Cave.
Alright, here we go. The moment of truth. Was this big key important? Answer is no. Guaranteed.
Thank you for spoiling this for me, Ed.
I wouldn't exactly call that important. Actually, you know what?
Like,
I guess I do
was
this.
really looking forward to Ed getting the flippers, but
I mean,
yeah.
he's gonna have to. I'm not entirely sure when this gets routed in at this point.
Ah yes, Homer, the evil.
Cool.
I wonder if PH is going to end up dipping into TR here or not, or if this is just to clear out Hera.
I mean, inverted TR is better than normal TR in my opinion. So,
It, to an extent, it is, yeah. Okay, so Ed should be able to do
Cool.
Hookshot Cave after finishing TR, because that'll put him back on top of Dark Death Mountain.
Cool.
mm. I do
But-
just love.
Sorry, go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry. I do just love the fact that I can't stay up enough after the run is finished, and it's just like, yeah, I've been on comms, but then it's just like,
Oh
oh,
my
I'm
God, so
actually
easy.
gone when the run is here.
It's,
They're
we
like,
all,
"Wait."
it's okay, we know it's all hours of the morning.
Yeah, well, but yeah, sorry about that, Matt.
Alright, let's see what we got on
You
Laser
know, I'm
Bridge
glad I
here.
got all the small keys.
Ooh, we got a big key
There's the
to
Mire
Misery
big.
Mire.
I need
Alright.
a pod big and a lot of hope.
Where did PH get the
Yeah.
pod big? That was in Swamp, right? It must have been in Swamp.
I guess pod bigger.
I do
I think it
not
was on
know.
Argus, or not Argus.
Pray to God I
Whoever the
never
hell the
ate
boss
meat I
was,
tried.
blind, I think.
Ooh, ph2 para basement.
I'm gonna say no,
This is
considering
gonna
he
be
skipped
Argus.
left side swamp.
Guaranteed Argus. Let's go.
PH, why did you pick up that rupee? Now you have to reset, or you have to do it
Alright,
this way.
so,
Yeah.
that's...
Ooh, Tia was vanilla.
Oh, is it try next? Oh my God, PH, PH, no, dude, no.
Okay.
That's rough.
Yep, that's rough, buddy.
Yeah, and inverted. Like getting to Hera sucks in inverted.
Hmm.
All right, here we go. We're finally getting flippers.
Oh, I have a feeling that I'm being, like, too stupid. Like, way too stupid.
Grasshopper, thank you for the follow. Here it comes. Boom.
Yeah, of
well, you know
course.
what? I guess that puts me in go mode. I guess.
Oh. That is what I wanted to see with my very own eyes. So, on that note, I'm gonna try to go to bed again.
All right. Thanks for hopping in.
So, I
Appreciate it.
got the one
Get some
try
sleep.
next. We're just going to,
Take care, man. Bye.
risk it, I
Bye.
guess. And another half-hour Ganon fight. Cool. Sure. Why not?
Oh yeah, we silvers
I
have
almost
been
feel like
nowhere
it's
in sight at the moment, so it's plenty practice that swordless, silverless Ganon though. I think that's happened 2 or 3 times so far on this series.
I don't know.
All right, PH. All right, he's gonna do the bomb setup this time to not.
Yeah, I think I know what I'm gonna do.
There we go. Gotta tap that left.
I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I really don't. I honestly got. I really don't.
So Ed'll find his pod big here. I wonder if he'll do pod instead of Mire. They're both long ways to go to get to a boss that you may not be able to beat, but I think given that Trinex was in TR, you can probably gamble that you won't run into another one. Probably?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Don't need a pot big.
This is going to be PH's 3rd crystal, I think.
Hey, I found out that it's Trinex. Cool. Thanks, game. Thank you.
Helma, please. Yeah, you can't hit Helma when he's over the hole.
By the way, worth noting that the one chest that I did not get in Hookshot Cave originally was the most important one.
Oh, we're well aware of that.
Like, that makes sense. Alright, so I literally gotta go off the fact that there won't be a duplicate Trinex. That's all. That's all we're gonna do. Cool. Cool.
Cool. Cool.
Cool.
So where does that go? Does yeah, I don't know. I guess you probably do pod. Just because it's easier to get to. Getting to,
Dude, I did not
Myers a
want
little annoying right now with no flute and no mitts. Or not mitts, but no flute.
I'm just lazy today.
Also, clutch potion refill for Ed.
That's a good sign, though. Oh, of course. Nikita pod. Really, dude?
There it is.
You know, honestly, God, I don't know what's quicker.
So they're both in go mode. Well, theoretical go mode now. I'm not sure what PH is still looking for. Maybe silvers?
Really, dude? Really? Thank you.
Alright, looks like Ed's just gonna go do Meyer here.
If silvers are gonna be anywhere stupid, it's gonna be here.
Who's ready for Swordless Silverless Ganon?
Oh,
I mean,
pod
like I said,
Pod
Ed's
is probably quicker.
Ed's been practiced in it.
Far to take a shot in the dark.
I don't know how well PH does on that, but Ed has at least done it before a couple times.
Made the commitment to here. Damn it, dude! This was a free seed that I butchered. Let's go. Still don't know where silvers are at. Let's go. Even better.
How fast can Ed do it? I want to say the last time he did it it only took about 15 minutes, which is 10 minutes faster than the first time he did it, which took about 25. So, if that pattern keeps up, it'll only take him about 5 minutes this time. PH still checking for items too. Yeah, I mean, I guess you want to check for silvers here. Where's the grossest place they could be? On Trinex, I think, is probably the answer. Or on Saha. I mean, honestly, they're probably... I wonder how much of GT they're going to clear, because obviously we could just go straight up GT with big keys being shuffled. I mean, I guess the play is to climb first, hope you get silvers on the climb, and then decide if you want to go back in, or just do phases 1 through 3 and get the hint. Alright, so that is crystal number 5 for Ed. It's just a matter of whether he wants to go to Skullwoods or Pod now. I would think Skullwoods makes the most sense. Considering it can't be a Trinex. You can't figure out what's wrong with this seed? It's swordless and inverted. Like, I mean... A lot of people don't like that. Logically, there's nothing particularly crazy about it, but... Ooh, PH going for Pod here.
Cool.
Listen, if I got a
Cool.
swordless inverted seed, I'd be tempted to forfeit it too. Oh, we're gonna get a ped check first. Oh, we're not even gonna get the ped check. For shame.
You know, you need a small key, dumbass.
You do need a small
You
key.
need a small key. Well, this is definitely a small key here.
He'll pull it after, save him quick. Well, he can't pull it. He doesn't have the third pendant.
Small key! Who would have thought?
You know what would actually be funny? Is if Helma had silvers. And PH just gets them by virtue of doing a different dungeon than Ed.
Cool. This could be Monka.
This fight sucks. Maybe Skull Woods was not the play. maybe Pod was the way to go. Yep, safe. You gotta save those arrows.
Alright, you win game.
What is PH's real name?
Dude, this is not.
ph112358.
I think I gotta take my chances on Hammer on actual video.
Oh god, this is the worst thing that anyone's ever done before. Oh no, dude.
Well, I guess we're going to Pod now, aren't we? I am not gonna do that. I don't care.
PH about to
I'm just
enjoy the same fight here. And then maybe we'll go to Meyer. I don't know, maybe PH is a god gamer and he'll
Not doing that.
get this done. I mean, that would probably put him in the lead, so...
Dude, I did it. Why do I keep doing that, dude? Why?
PH, you need a key! PH, you need a key! PH! Well,
Mine going away.
is this faster than checking the chest? I guess this is technically faster than checking the chest. Why is Ed going through the portal here? Oh, so we can save and quit afterwards. Okay. Alright, we'll switch over to PH's audio so we can hear this excellent Vitreous
that's a
fight.
good dash. Oh boy. Stay. Thank you. Uh-huh. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, very good. Very good. Alright, no, have a good one, dude. And good luck getting to bed. Oh, good! This is great. I'm a huge fan of this fight.
Oh yeah, the PH dropping in here with only 15 arrows is gonna be rough.
Love it. Love it. Okay. Love it. Big, big, big fan. This is really good. I have a red potion. Can we not and say we did? Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Hammer time.
Does this hurt them? It does not, right? Oh god. This is so awful. Oh, I need to, okay. Do I have a green? A red. And a blue. Does this hurt them?
Nope.
Wait, what?
Nope. PH.
Oh, that's gotta be some kind of hard item pull bull crap. Oh, I'm gonna die. Ugh! God damn it. Okay.
Just go to Meyer. Just go to Meyer.
Bad. Like, really bad. Alright, well now I know why this was an FF. No upgrades. This really sucks. Like, so much. Okay.
Just go to Meyer.
Nuts.
Alright, well, Ed's got his last crystal.
Well, it's not even that it's on the conveyor. It's that it's hard item pool.
No, it's that it's on the conveyor. That's the reason.
It's that I can't. We're gonna wait on this.
What do you... You don't need to wait. You don't even need to do it. Just go to do Meyer instead.
Yeah, I guess we go to Meyer.
Alright, Ed's in GT. Let's see. Is he going to search for silvers? Or is he just going to get this small key and go?
I'm confused.
I guess we'll switch back because Ed's
Is that a
got
bomb?
the audio.
Alright. Literally only gonna check this. Then I cannot wait to see where he says silvers are at. Cool. Perfect. I got arrows. Let's go. Alright, good enough for me. Let's go.
me just make sure I've got my... Oh, we gotta change this, because I have a feeling we are gonna need this. Thank you, beer.
Oh no, something bad's about to happen, right? I'm getting told to suck it again. Oh no. How do I want to do this? I don't. Cool. Full magic to Canvas. Let's go.
Wow, look at all that magic. Alright, moment of truth coming up here. As long as this is not a Trinex.
Whatever. Cool. Alright,
It is not.
Trinex. It's you.
It's another Vitreous. Great. Oh, this sucks.
Dude, really? At some point, thank you.
It sucks less than the other one, but it still sucks.
Yeah, cool. Cool. Whatever. You know what? I don't care. These things have to die.
It wouldn't
know,
suck as
I
much
really
if Ed
don't
wasn't sucking it. I mean, I suppose that's true.
You know, okay, dude.
I don't know if just, like, going for the big one is the strat here. But can you imagine how much this fight would suck if the shooter was actually working?
Okay, you know, I gotta kill off, like, one of these. No, we're not. Cool. That was a little...
Ed
no,
loves
this
going
one's
for the
gonna be a
big
pain
one.
in my ass! I knew it! I knew it! That one in particular was just a fucking
It was just
pain
that
in my
one.
ass, dude.
That mother...
Like, seriously.
Mm. Just that one. That was the only annoying one. Ed's gonna look for silvers now. He doesn't have any arrows.
Goody, now I need arrows. I don't feel like mimic clipping.
Okay, dude.
Whatever, dude.
Oh, right, it's hard item functionality, so silvers don't do anything. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, this, I'm never gonna get here in time, aren't I?
I forgot.
I'll try.
Boy, hard item function. Boy, who thought of that? What a good idea of item functionality changes were. They should bring those back next main tournament. Silvers are on the Skullwoods boss. Oh man, that would be good.
Really?
Alright, so this is going to come down to who can beat that Vitreous first, I guess, because PH is almost set here.
Whatever, dude. Like, whatever. Okay. You win, game. You officially win, dude.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's hard item functionality.
Okay, you really officially win. Really, dude? Oh, and then I gotta find silvers, which I don't really feel like finding, so it's like, whatever.
It's like whatever. It's like whatever. Nice mirror bonk, PH. Good stuff. I told PH that these seeds usually don't take 3 hours, because he's got a hard cutoff at 3 hours here. I hope I didn't lie to him. There's no way this could take longer than the All Dungeons Oko or whatever it was. Looks like PH is a coward and is going to look for silvers first before climbing.
Yes, but now it won't. Now it won't, dude.
I don't think
Now
it'll take
it won't.
3 hours either. I think
Watch.
this is... I think this has
Watch.
got another
I got the
45
wrong
minutes at
fairy.
most.
That was the problem. That was the problem. I got the wrong fairy.
Ed, this is not gonna work!
Oh, that's right. Duh, it doesn't work that way. You can't grab them. Expert item pool. Duh, imagine remembering. Imagine remembering. You know what? I'm just gonna hammer everything to death. Yes, it has. Disappointing. Disappointing, dude. This is the type of stuff you get to look forward to when you go up against me. Just saying.
He's not wrong.
Just saying.
If anyone else is interested in running shit like this,
I don't even know if I needed that.
I think I have a...
Yep,
Do I
whatever.
have a link to Tiberius's Discord in here?
Yep, whatever.
No,
Let's
I
do
don't.
this again.
Anyway, that's where all this
Takes
happens,
the
is
time-
in Tiberius's
you win,
Discord.
game. You officially win. Eat shit.
There we go. There's a link. There's a channel for MistaEd's Mystery Mayhem if this is the kind of thing that you're into and you want to hop in on one of these.
I just gotta kill off a couple things. Okay.
That was some aggressive arrowing. I still don't think this is the right way to do this. Well, that's definitely not the right way to do this.
Dude, we're... No, I want you to stay alive, dude. I actually want that eye to stay alive. No, never mind. I'm not gonna stay alive. 'Cause I am impatient as a mother.
Oh, he did it! He's got 2 hearts. This is fine. PH hard committing to the silver hunt here. Helma on top with no arrows. It's fine. What could Ed can hover. He doesn't need to beat Helma.
Yeah.
Goron, go to sleep. I wonder if we're gonna get nice Trinex here. Wouldn't that be fun?
I should be good on small keys, but you know me. Who the fuck knows? Refill?
Wow. Well, so lucky. Alright, what do we got down here? Landmo. Boring. And a vanilla Moldorm. I guess we haven't seen a Moldorm. I guess this, yeah, I mean, I guess this had to be Moldorm, huh? We've been in every dungeon. Alright, no silvers on the climb.
Cannot wait to see where he says silvers are at. Cannot wait. Cannot wait for this.
And as we all know, Ed is an expert Agatu with Bugnet.
I cannot wait for where silvers are going to be at today. Yay!
Yeah, not in
Find
GT.
silvers on pedestal. No, I didn't find ice rods.
Silvers in Skullwoods would make me laugh a lot.
Cool, dude. Cool, cool, cool. Oh my god, why can I not item dash?
PH having a bit of a think here.
Ugh.
Oh, is he... Wait, why are we leaving?
Ah, cool pattern. Cool pattern. Let's go. Yes.
I don't understand why
I
we're
think
leaving.
That actually counted twice. Because I hit him. My body got in the way. Whatever. You win game. You win. You win. Alright, whatever. Cannot wait to see where silvers are at. If it's Light World, oh my god. I know it's not here. I don't have much left. I have Mire, Skullwoods, one item in Pod, Vitreous, and Skullwoods. Swamp House, I mean. Spike Cave. Alright, cool, whatever.
Alright, here we go. Ganon time.
Cool. Yep, whatever, dude. You win. You win game. You win.
Is PH really going back for Vitreous here?
Of course, no prime real estate. Yeah, you know what? Dude, I'm better off not using a potion there. I'm flat out better off not using it. God, I hate to do this, but I'm going to.
PH, please.
Don't bonk.
Just hover, dude. You can hover.
Cool. Oh, this is such a terrible display of everything.
I think it's a great display, personally.
I don't know why PH is not done. That's kind of what I want to know.
I'm not sure why PH is coming back here. Does PH think he needs all 7 crystals? Did he, like, misread the win con? Yeah, third hit was a little greedy.
Really, dude? How does that not hit him?
Alright. Get your guesses. Where them silvers at? Survey says Light World.
It's pedestal. It's pedestal, isn't it? It's gonna be pedestal.
Green Pendant or Mushroom? Yeah, I think that's it, right? Because we checked Mimic Cave. Has Ed hit Ganon yet? Alright, well, those are pretty funny options. Hey, there's one. So that's 2 hits now. There's one.
Okay, dude, that was like not even close. Alright.
I can see why this is a double forfeit. I think this makes sense.
Alright, whatever. Dude. Alright. Let's regather and figure this out.
Just hammer spin, forehead.
No, but I'm close. Alright, we're gonna get this. We are gonna get this. I am not gonna suck so much ass. I lied. Alright, dude. Really?
I thought that one he had.
Really? Okay.
I've never actually tried to do this myself, so I don't know the timing.
Dude.
Oh, there we go.
That's it there. I just gotta get that time down. That's all.
I think there was a way to do it based on the fire trail of the bat.
Really?
It's like after the second flame disappears or something like that.
What else do I have the light? Oh, okay. You know what? I do. There's. It could be whatchamacall. Now that I think about it, it could be. Oh god, that would suck. I have 2 things that are in the light world, don't I? I have pedestal, and I have Kingston.
Not King's Tomb. Does that have a potion? Because he doesn't have enough magic to finish this at this rate. Oh, hey. Nice, nice.
Dude, stop being stupid.
Oh, oh. 8. We're a third of the way. Oh, 2 in a row. Look at him go. He's unstoppable now. 3 in a row. Has Ed finally figured it out? Is that 4 in a row? Oh, I think he might have the rhythm down here. Well, maybe not. He's getting it, actually. Like, success rate is much higher. If he doesn't have a potion, this is going to be very close. Potentially. I think if he has a potion, he should be alright here. It's 24 hits, yes.
Come on, dude. Come on, dude.
Oh, PH found Ice Rod? Was it? It was in TR? I think PH was just looking for
Yeah, I was gonna say, that was just never gonna work in a million years.
Ice Rod for potential Trinex.
Alright, come on, Ed. It's not that hard.
Come on, Ed.
Making it look hard.
I don't know if Ed has a magic refill or not. I don't think he went back to the potion shop. So...
Alright, I think I'm slightly early now. I think. Dude. Alright, whatever. There we go. We got like 4 in a row, and now I got 69 misses. Let's go.
That's pretty accurate. He doesn't seem concerned about magic.
Dude, really? Ah!
See, Ed should have been practicing this instead of
Yay, we got one.
hovering before the game.
Yay, we missed one. Yay, we missed one. Yay,
Oh.
we got one.
18! 3/4 of the way there! Okay, he does have... Alright. I think he's okay here. I think he can
Watch
get
this.
another 6.
Oh, almost. No. Alright, well, this is my only potion that I have.
Go. Assuming my count is correct here. $64 times 2 attempts left. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what his actual hit rate is. Somebody should calculate
Dude,
what
I don't
his
know
hit rate
how many
is.
I have, but I am running dangerously low on magic. Dude, I don't really want to. I don't want to resort to this nonsense.
A double forfeit, double forfeit? Nah, I think Ed's got this. I think he'll get it. Remember, he got 4 in a row before. He can do it again.
If I only really knew about the Samaria glitch. If I only knew.
I mean, I would probably pause and look up Samaria refill. That's better than having to redo all this. It's not that hard. It's okay. We're okay.
I don't think I'm gonna do it.
I think he's fine.
I don't think I'm gonna do it.
He's just complaining,
Seriously.
so he'll get it. There we go. I don't know if he's keeping count in his head or not, so he may not know how close it is. Yeah, he can only count to like 4. Oh, is that why he only got 4 in a row?
Dude, come on, please. I suck. Oh my god. Oh, really, dude?
Oh,
Really?
man. Oh, man.
Okay, yep.
Oh, come on, Ed. You're so close. Good luck, Shin.
Dude, how?
Oh, I thought he had it.
Oh my god. Why can I not get the rhythm?
Oh man, he's only got a couple more shots. Oh, he got it! Wow!
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Wow, I guess I
I was
miscounted.
that close the entire time. Wow, what a way to make it fucking suspenseful, dude.
Wow.
What a way to make it fucking suspenseful. God, I
GG's.
suck. God, why did I win? Dante, you gotta show me how to do that. Clutch. Clutch.
Jesus.
No magic left. Let's go.
Never in doubt. Never in doubt.
Fuck. Dude, and I had like 4 of them in a row. I had 4 of them in a row. Then basically once I lost my rhythm, I was done. Dude, if I only remember, I know it's Samaria, bombs, arrows, and then I think you spam Samaria, right? So Samaria
It's literally
bomb,
just doing a splash
2
delete with a
bombs,
Samaria block in
arrows,
play.
Spam Samaria. And magic refills. Is that how it works? I don't know. I suck. Well, I never thought I'd come in this situation and be like, hey, better get glitch magic.
Splash
All
delete
right,
becomes too
I'm
many
gonna go,
steps.
check out
Oh,
I'm
greater
gonna
than
go
4.
on to,
That's true.
His restream here and bitch and moan for a while. Oh. You know what would be nice if I didn't have my mic off?
Yeah, that would be good.
Oh my god.
Ooh,
All right.
man. Keeping us
Clutch.
in suspense there, right? No, it was never in doubt. You always had it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, dude.
Yeah, I didn't know if you were counting, because, like, I was counting on stream, so I knew how close you were, but I wasn't sure if you were keeping count in your head how many you had.
Alright, you gotta help me out.
Why?
The
Excuse me.
magic glitch. It's a Samaria block, 2
Take 2.
bombs, throw arrows, spam Samaria, your magic goes up.
It's just a splash delete. You place a Samaria block, you do a splash delete. 3 arrows, 2 bombs, and then you spam Samaria.
Okay, alright, so I was... Because I'll be honest, if I didn't get that last one, I was gonna have to resort to that.
Yeah.
And then,
Hi. We're gonna save.
and then I think I would have had to have gone to, like, King's Tomb or something and said, alright, well...
Well, so here's the thing. Let me tell you about those silvers. PH checked King's Tomb, and PH read Pedestal. It is neither of those. So your silvers are either on the mushroom or green pendant.
Oh my god. Oh, he did
nice.
find Ice Rod. Do you know where Ice Rod was?
It was in Turtle Rock.
Please.
It was in Turtle Rock. All right.
Yeah.
How convenient.
But yeah, it seems seems likely that it was Ice Rod
That's
in
great. Come here.
TR for killing Trinex to get your green pendant to get your silvers.
Oh my god.
I think I might have
Dude,
frustrated
so
myself.
I was so...
by getting smoked.
I don't know why I drew a blank. Like, I knew I had the bug net, and then I kind of forgot I had the bug net, and I'm thinking, what did I miss? And then it dawned on me, it's like, oh yeah, it definitely is an Aga seed. And then I'm like, well, fuck Aga, I'm gonna go check the pyramid ledge, or check pyramid, died. You know,
You guys both did the
swordless.
same thing. You both went into pod before doing Aga.
Oh boy, I mean, it was just like, ugh. I mean, I gotta say this much, like, as far as like a flag set is concerned, this is literally a flag set that's like right up my alley as far as like enjoyment is concerned.
This is like
Except
a
when
nightmare
it comes
for
to
me.
Ganon. Yeah, except for when it comes to
That's
Ganon.
a great 1.0 as
Then
well.
it's like, okay, this sucks.
Yep.
I could sneak through.
Oh, boy.
I love swordless! Oh my god, it's such a good note.
Hey, you heard it here first. PH loves
PH loves
swordless.
swordless. PH loves swordless. Get your emotes in chat.
Oh my
Holy crap,
goodness.
Okay.
So, do you think that was
What?
a reasonable double forfeit?
I would,
Big fan.
it depends where you forfeited. Like, if you...
I think there were a
If
couple
you-
places you could have forfeited there, and that it would have been reasonable.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, please.
Oh, yeah.
I think,
Well, I
I
mean,
think the
'cause-
Bugnet bow and arrow forced Aga climb could have potentially made someone forfeit.
Okay, doke.
I think
Let's
the hammerless,
see.
the swordless Ganon fight with
I'll bet
silvers
you
being
would
buried in the middle of nowhere could have caused someone
Yeah,
to forfeit.
Yeah, they are buried, to say the least.
That vitreous fight in Skull Woods.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I went back there, obviously not knowing what it was, you know, because imagine remembering season 4 does not tell you what the boss is.
You guys both did the exact same thing. It was funny because it happened the same way but in reverse. So for dungeon number 5, PH did Pod, you did Meyer, and then you both went to Skull Woods for 6. Tried the vitreous fight, said F this, and then went to the opposite dungeon afterwards.
The full 9.
Yeah, like I even thought about it. I was like,
8, excuse me.
well, the screwed up thing was I wanted to, obviously I was gonna do Meyer. Meyer and Skullwoods was obviously gonna be it, and then you get the pod big key, and it's like, well,
I never saw the
well,
boss,
Skullwoods is
and
definitely gonna be
there's not a
a
guaranteed
constant
two-facts. I'm
because
an
it's
idiot.
like, to me, that's the quickest way they can get. You know,
I'm
that's the
stupid.
quickest of all.
There's no guarantee
assuming that's
there's
gonna be a
two
reasonable
facts.
boss.
I'm not
Right.
fucking
And I'm
lost.
like, I don't know which
I was like,
way
oh,
is
yeah, there has to
quicker.
be two. No.
Do I bag it from Meyer? Do I just rush pod? Do I save and quit in the light world and just do it that way? And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to Meyer.
I think it's
Yeah.
like 50-50 either way, right? Like they're both pretty long walks to the boss to find a boss that you may not be able to beat anyway. So like,
Right.
Something that, like a main turn.
All right. Well, here's the
Oh, this is
million-dollar
gonna be fun.
question: is does PH? He has to know how to do
So here's the question: what would have happened?
swordless.
What happens if I
hammer only Ganon?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah,
triple
He's having a much better Aga fight than you were, though.
patterns?
dude. It's swords, no
No, dude.
swords,
Oh,
bug net,
he
no
waited
bug net.
so
Doesn't matter.
long.
My Aga fights
What a
suck.
jerk.
It's just, well, you know, good. I'm glad. Well, no, okay, that was still a lot better than mine.
That was a 4 cycle. That's not too bad for Bugnet.
Yeah, what was mine? 25.
We lost count.
You know, and
How
then
about those
imagining.
flippers too?
Oh, don't remind me. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. I don't know. I don't know if he's still on here or if he's on the restream, but
let's
so
see
Magnet
where
Hand
these-
sent me a raid, and then I got a follow from the one and only Dante.
Hmm.
Just as soon as I was thinking, crap, I'm gonna have to try to hover hookshot cave. So there's a lot of
Or
pressure on
possibly
me,
on video,
dude. There was
on,
a ton of pressure on me,
I see.
and the fact that I got one, you know, again, one heart left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what, clutch.
Yeah.
I missed.
But yeah, I mean, if I had those if you know, if it could have been anywhere other than that one, yeah, I mean.
At the end of the
that's
day, I
kind
don't think it really hurt you too much, because you know you were able to get over to pod and everything with the splash delete, so it's not like it made a huge difference.
Right.
Three,
The only thing that would have been nice about it to me is basically my game plan was I'm going to do everything I possibly could before going back up to the mountain.
No.
Mm.
You know, so obviously, you know, so I had no, you know, to me it felt like maps were few and far between, so I didn't really know, and like Big Bomb, I just didn't really care to find out what the red crystals were.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, hey, I got an Out of Logic book, cool. I got an Out of Logic Eastern Pals Bicky from, you know, both things from Pod, or I'm sorry, from Ice Pals, and it's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go bang out crystals as fast as I can, or you know, bang out dungeons as fast as I can.
Just to
So
get the base
okay,
form,
fine,
just so I can
Eastern's
find
a
out where the
pendant,
silvers are,
whatever.
because we're
Yeah.
not beating
Well,
this.
you know what, Desert's got to be a crystal at this point. No,
Please.
that's
Yeah,
a
yeah, you would think.
You know, so like, say if I did successfully get that that hover to get the flippers,
Mhm.
that would have been one less thing. Now,
Oh, I'm
granted,
gonna die.
you know, I would have been full clearing Swamp Pals versus,
I'm done.
you know, just basically go moding and praying to God.
Right.
But I mean, basically, those flippers ultimately were my go mode, and the only thing that I would have had to have gone to the mountain for ultimately was Ether, to be able to get into Mire. Because I'll be honest, I
Hey,
probably
what's up,
did not
Basil? Thank you for the lurk.
stand a chance as far as wanting
All right, we're done.
Yeah,
I have a work
doing
call
Vitreous
in
and Skull Woods. That was
approximately
pretty nasty.
40 minutes, and
Mhm.
Oh, he cannot do. All right, so we got confirmation. No silver scanning. No idea where silvers are.
So this is your third silverless Ganon fight so far in this well, swordless silverless Ganon fight so far in this series.
Dude, it feels like a lot more.
I didn't time it yet on this one. I want to say you were roughly 10 minutes this time. So I think that is a bit of a improvement over the previous one.
Listen, I did have. I mean, I'm sure you probably caught it. I had 4 hits in a row.
I saw that.
And
And around that 4 hits, you were like getting the rhythm because it was like 4 and then you missed 1 or 2 and then you got another 1 and I was like, oh, he's got it. He's like, you know, he's zoned in. He found it, and then you missed like 500 in a row.
You know, and to be honest, I literally was thinking about bragging and being a real jackass and saying something like, you know, hey, if you guys wanna, you know, if there's any new rando players out there, you know, listen, you got so many great resources. You got like the Go Mode podcast, you got the ALTTPR Discord, you have all these people that can, you know, help out. You know, and me, I could have just said, hey, you want to get better? Just do mystery, you know, MistaEd's Mystery Mayhem double forfeits.
Yeah.
And
That's the
yeah,
only way.
that'll make you into a better player.
That'll make you into something.
Yeah, you're not kidding. You're not kidding. I'm just gonna see if he wants to hop in Discord here real quick. But yeah, I hope if nothing else we entertained. Like I said,
that
I mean,
was a fun one.
you.
I would never want to play this, but I think that was a fun flag set for this series.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Like that's what we're looking for. We're looking for some nonsense, but like doable nonsense.
I mean, again, you have to like, I don't want like say for example, just in PH saying in the race room, he's for lack of better words, he's not a big fan of swordless.
Oh, me neither.
You know,
I don't
you
blame
know.
him.
You know, now take for example, there are people out there that say, hey, you know what, swordless is, I like swordless. I like the challenge that comes with it.
They're wrong, but that's okay.
I hate to admit it. I'm kind of one of those. But then when you throw in something like inconvenient ball shuffle,
Mm-hmm.
it kind of gets a little munka. And to be honest, like say for example, when I went to Ice Pals, obviously I couldn't, Trinex, I just couldn't beat Trinex at any point. But when I go into Ice Palace, it's like, okay, well, you know what? I got my Fire Rod, I got Bombos, and I'm already thinking ahead to Cold Stare. Literally, just as soon as I'm dropping down, I'm thinking, wait, it might not be Cold Stare. And then, of course, hey, it is Cold Stare. So it's like, all right, well,
Yeah.
I know how we're going to do this. So, but.
PH did not realize that it was boss shuffle at first.
GG's.
GG's.
Yo, GG's. What a.
Oh yeah,
what
no,
a-
I checked the compass and I didn't see an icon. I went, oh okay, that probably means. So this is now my third mystery that I've played.
Yeah, this is just
that
old shit. That compass thing, that's only about a little over a year old that it shows you the boss.
Yeah. No, clearly. Well, I figured out pretty quickly when we walked into the Landmo fight in
Yep.
Eastern. That's okay. Like that was a nice little brain fart.
You got real lucky too that was Landmo, because there was so few bosses you could actually beat at that point.
Oh, totally.
Oh no!
100%. Oh, I was so.
I think
I was
Landmo and
sure
Armos were the only
boss
two that you
shuffle.
could actually beat at that point.
So I clowned a little bit at the beginning, and I was like, okay, I know it's very obvious what you're supposed to do, so we're going to refuse to do that. So because I got the flippers out of Hookshot Cave via a hover, and then I was like, all right, we're just going to follow these for a while for the hell of it. Went into ice for a bit, got the Eastern Big, and I was like, okay, great. When I do get into the light world, we'll just finish ice because I already have a bow, or excuse me, Eastern, because I already have a bow, and that means obviously I'm going to be able to beat the dungeon, right? It's not boss shuffle,
Right.
and then I walked in, I was like, oh damn, that okay, I got super lucky. That's like, yeah, I think the bosses I could have, because I didn't have enough magic, I wouldn't have been able to beat Cold, even though we had a fire rod. No,
You did
I didn't
not.
have a fire
No,
rod.
you had a bombos, but you had no hammer, so you couldn't have even used the bombos.
Yeah, I could have beaten Armos, Landmo,
And Vidi,
and
technically.
yeah, blind, I guess.
No, you didn't have a blind. It was just Armos, Landmo, and theoretically Vitreous, but I didn't know if I don't think you had enough bombs and arrows to actually beat Vitreous.
No, yeah, I didn't have my hammer yet.
Theoretically Vitreous. Oh God.
Well, yeah. So it was like, so Ed, I don't know what you like. I also made the incredibly smart determination. I haven't seen the boss in Turtle Rock. I haven't seen a Trinex. I need an ice rod because I haven't seen a Trinex yet, and we haven't done the climb. So I'm going to full clear the basement, looking for silvers as well, and then the ice was whatever the hell it was. Ice. Oh, that was the other Lambo. I was like, I need to go find the ice rod, so I left.
Oh wow.
Okay. I was wondering why you left at that point, and I thought maybe you were just like hard looking for silvers, but that
No,
makes
because
sense
if you
now.
notice, I got the ice rod out of TR, and then I immediately went
Right,
back.
yeah.
Well,
Because I was like, yeah, it's gonna be Trinex up there, right? Nope.
I was praying to get. Well, I knew it was Trinex and Turtle Rock. I knew that much. But I prayed.
Did you go and look?
No, I went to. So I went to. I took that book that was from Ice, and eventually I made my way to Desert. I got that big keys. Like I held off on the mountain forever and a day.
Okay.
And I didn't do the front of Turtle Rock, so I'm guessing that either the Torch Room or the first one or whatever has an ice rod. Because the only reason why I didn't check that, because you're gonna like this. I kind of bookended it as far as like how I played. I played pretty bad in the beginning. I played pretty good in the middle, and then I played pretty bad at the end. And if you watch back, you'll see what I mean. As far as a hover is concerned, the flippers are the only thing I did not get out of Hookshot Cave.
Oh,
So I
classic.
got obviously I got the bonkable one. Then I missed a couple times. Then I was able to hover. So I got the bottom left one, the top left one, and when I tried making the way to the top right one, I only had one heart left.
Oh yeah.
And when that went astray, I'm like, yeah, I'm out of here. So and then for whatever reason, I had like a momentary brain fart. I knew that I had the bug net. I know that you could beat Aga with a bug net. I mean, I obviously know. I know at this point it's got to be swordless. But for whatever reason, I blanked out as far as remembering that I had a bug net. So I'm like, well, okay, fine, screw this. I'm gonna go to the pod area. So did the splash delete, made my way over. I'm like, hey, you know what? Let me check the pyramid ledge. And as I dashed, one of those Henoxes perfectly placed a bomb for me to kill myself at.
Nice.
So I'm like, all right, well, screw this. So what the heck did I do after that? Oh yeah. So then I went to Castle Tower, knowing that I had like no bomb. I had like 6 bombs, 3 arrows, and I got myself up to the climb to where I had the two locked doors with the guards before you get to the last small key one, the pop prison or whatever if you want to call that one pop prison. Well, I ran out of bombs and arrows or anything that I could kill any of them with, so then I had to save. I mirrored, save and quit, got out of there. Then I fake flippered again to pod. Got the Moon Pro. I'm thinking perfect. Well, now I got no choice. Now I'm gonna go do Aga. So then I was fully stocked on arrows and bombs and still almost ran out of arrows. And then I just think like how I did things. I held off onto the mountain, even though I got that hook shot. I held off onto the mountain as long as I possibly could. Basically, I had exhausted all options as far as everything other than the mountain up until I went to the mountains. And then I kind of looked at it as to said, okay, I probably don't need flippers at this point. I just need a pod big key and ether. And I got ether. And I go through all of Turtle Rock. I see that it's Trinex. I mirror out. But before I finish my duties there, I'm like, hey, I got this one chest here in Hookshot Cave. I'm going to take a look at that. It's the flippers, and I'm like, oh, screw it. I'm just going to bank that I'm in go mode, and we'll see where the silvers are at. And I was really thinking that the silvers are just going to be in GT, and
No, it's never
I didn't
that
do
easy.
much. Yeah, I didn't do much of it. So I did Salphos Room, mirrored out, started the climb, died to Vitreous. Then I did right side mainly because I was looking for arrows. Didn't find anything. Mirrored out. Had to do a tree pull for arrows. Did the climb again. Still almost died to Vitreous. Then I forgot about 5,000 times that I could not bag a fairy with a bug net because expert functionality or hard functionality or whatever. Then eventually I got myself to Ganon. I died the first time because I just absolutely clowned it. And then when he said that it was the arrows are in the light world, I said, well, I never checked Ped because I died at Skullwoods trying to do Vitreous there. And the only thing that I have available to me now is King's Tomb. And I said, well, I don't care. I'm just going to go do it. And if you watch back, dude, I'm just going to say this much. I had just enough magic to get it done. I literally was on the very last green speck I had left.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So if I didn't get it, guess what? We would still be going at it because Lord knows where the silvers are at. And I'm telling you right now, I probably would have forfeited. I'd be like, you know what? PH has this one. I don't really feel like I'm not gonna go hunting for silvers and or doing another silverless Ganon fight. I'm like, nah, screw that. But I somehow got it done. People call me clutch. I just call myself a clown.
Well, I think like Beer was saying, I think he's probably right. It's probably on Trinex in TR is the most likely place. I think at this point it's either on Trinex or on GP.
It would have to be on GP at that point. It's either GP, Mushroom, Ped, you read Ped, and you went
Yeah, I
to
read
King's
Ped.
Tomb.
It's not Ped. So you killed Trinex?
No.
Oh.
No,
but
I guess I didn't have the ice rod, so that was never an option for me. And to be honest, I didn't even think twice about it. The only hint that he said was, "Did you
Oh,
find
Light
the
World.
arrows
Yeah,
in Light World?" Yeah.
Light World. I'm smart.
Yeah, but yeah, the mushroom and green pendant are the only two checks according to Beer that were left on PH's tracker in Light World, so it had to be one of those two.
Mimic Cave.
I did
Ed
that.
checked Mimic Cave.
Okay. I didn't do Mimic. I didn't do Mimic or Spiral.
I didn't do Spiral either. Now that I think about it, I didn't do that one.
Ooh,
Could be Spiral.
Great.
That would be
Great.
fun.
that would be fun.
all of the really, really, really great checks in inverted.
Yeah,
Mushroom, or GP turn in, or Spiral Cave.
perfect.
How could we?
Well, we're gonna find out about Spiral right now.
Are you going?
Yep.
Bonus
Okay.
content here tonight.
And here you go. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make you a deal. I have the ice rod. I'm gonna go get green pendant. How about this?
All right, I'm liking this.
We're gonna race.
Then we'll know for
We're gonna
sure.
race. More content for Gil. What am I doing?
Yeah, it's Gil. If you wanted to go to bed, you ain't happening today.
Nah, it's fine.
Kidding. This won't take us long here. You know, if I can. There we go. We did it. All right. Into the Light World we go.
We were kind of hoping that Ganon was going to say Skull Woods in the Silver Sword
No.
Vitreous fight, but
I was sure that's what it was gonna be. Oh my god.
Hey, Gil. So tell PH what you told me about Crystal 6 or something. I guess both of us went to Skull Woods.
oh yeah, so you both. So yeah, like Crystal 5, PHU did Pod, Ed did Meyer, and then for 6, you both went to Skull Woods, tried to do the Vitreous fight, failed, and then immediately went to the opposite dungeon that the other one did.
I mean, it makes
Oh
sense.
Oh my effing god! Are you serious, dude? All right, Gil. I'll let you call this one. For anybody that's interesting, you can make the call on what you found or what I found.
Oh, good! A mushroom and spiral cave.
You're kidding.
Well, all right. That's great.
Ah, this is just.
Good content.
This is a good content. Hey, you know what? At the very least, the big thing that I like to. Well, there's a couple of things that I like that come out of the whole MistaEd Mystery Mayhem is one, race against friends, and two, be able to see. You know, hey, what kind of absolute utter trash was there in the latter mysteries?
Oh
and
yeah,
be
that's
able
my
to at
favorite
least-
part.
Yeah, and be able to at least come up with the idea of saying, all right, do we know why it was forfeited? Well, I
Yeah.
think we do at this
Yes.
point.
Oh yeah,
I
this
think-
one I 100% get it. There's a
It is
few.
not-
There's sometimes we run them and it's just like I don't really know why this was a double forfeit, but
Hey, remember how I bitched and moaned about the maps? You know, like I found very few.
I do.
Well, that's what the mushroom was.
Oh, look at that mushroom. Well, I guess we know where silvers are then.
We're about to get him. I'm
Oh
coming
my
for you. I'm
God.
coming for you, Ed. I'm coming for you.
Oh my
I'll get to him
god.
first.
I mean, as far as shitty location silvers could have been, this is a pretty good one.
You know, the funny thing is that if I had like IQ 9000 and like full cleared, I just died. Whoops. Hold on.
Well, that's all right. I think we can confirm we know where they are. So.
I got hit. I wasn't even paying attention. I got hit like right as the fight started.
Hey.
That's why.
Perfect. It does work. All right. You
Yeah.
saw it here, folks.
Yep.
You saw it here. This does work.
What works?
The Samaria
the-
block magic refill.
Oh yeah.
Followed by just destroying all those bushes. Let's go.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
PH, I know you got a nonsense
Yeah, he has-
to do, so I don't want to keep you for too
Well,
long.
Yeah, I'm
here.
gonna jump. Like, I would just say the one thing is that like this, it was pretty fun. Like for me, it's weird because it actually turned into relatively linear for the most part because I did like the clown stuff at the start. So after I got into the light world, it was like big full clear loop.
That's,
Hey, by the
that's
way-
inverted.
Yeah,
All right, PH, I got two things here. I'll be quick. Did you do like the same double take that I did when it's like, we need 5 crystals to beat Ganon? Okay, and then you saw you need 6 crystals to enter GT, and it's like, well, that's absolutely pointless. What we
Yup.
need 6 crystals
For real
because I'm
dumb.
like, yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm pretty certain I did not see the hole open. So then I had to mirror out and be like, yeah, no, it's
Yeah, yeah,
this is
okay, right.
this is an
Because
effing troll.
it's a well, and like, isn't it normally like? Doesn't it now say something if it's slow Ganon?
Yes, it
When
says you need to beat his
Yes.
minion at the top of the
oh,
tower.
okay. I was like, wait a second, because I got
But
really like it's like I'm pretty sure that this means I have to beat GT, but I'm like not
yeah,
positive.
back in the
So I was
day,
actually worried.
they didn't have those luxuries.
Well, like I
The
skipped and
joys.
quit, and I was like half waiting for the hole to be open, and I was like, well, I just did an extra crystal dungeon for nothing, and it just opens on 5 or something stupid. But it was like obviously it was just to your point, it was just the just not they didn't have the words in there yet.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. So there's that. Again, big thanks to PH for doing this. He was challenged by Nochibato. Now I will say this much. I'm gonna already get the hype going on for this. June 7th. So the first Wednesday in June. Gambus said that he's got time off, so
Oh shit.
I am allocating that to him.
Okay.
But with that in mind, PH, is there anybody that you would like to see me challenge?
Well,
Any
so
anybody?
who's already raced?
A
It's a
lot of
long
people.
list. It's like 22 people.
Like just
Okay.
even if it's somebody I've done before, I don't care. If there's somebody in the back of your mind that you're thinking, "Oh my
Well,
God, so you got to get raced."
the person who because this is someone who I watch do mystery all the time is Spleeby, and I think you and it would be a really interesting race.
We could do that. We'll
Okay.
see if we can make that happen.
I'll send if you don't mind. I'll send him a note. He's
Please,
a really
please
good
do.
dude, but he plays mystery like every week, so he's really good at it.
If you don't mind, if you could do one better, if you can even send him the Discord link to the Beard Barn, the official home of the MistaEd's Mystery Mayhem.
The most official home,
Mm-hmm.
and of
Yes.
course, yeah. So I do, but so first off, Ed, thank you so much for the races. Like I know I was complaining about Swordless because it's not my favorite mode, but I do play and enjoy racing friends. So this is great. Gil, thank you for the restream.
Of
And
course.
thanks to Nochi for nominating me and Ty, obviously, for hosting at the Beard Barn. And suck at AFG.
Yes, suck it,
All right.
AFG. You
What
heard
better
it
way
here
to end
first.
things?
All right, y'all. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.
No, PH, thank you so much. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, and again, same thing to follow up on what PH said. To me, this is again more proof of the fact of how great this entire community is. Whether it be Gil, anybody that hops in on comms.
Thank you to
When Gil
Goron
does
again for
this.
hopping in for a little bit.
Oh, Goron did.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Thank you,
So
Goron.
yeah, hell yeah. I mean, it's such a jank thing that I came up with that has picked up steam, and again, with good friends like Gil, and everybody that's embrace this. It was a wonky idea of mine just to say, hey, you know what? I just really want to see how trash some of these mystery ladder seeds were because when I first started doing rando, I'm like, I can't see myself doing mystery because it's just like I don't know how good this could be. And unfortunately now it's become such a favorite mode of mine that I've come up with mayhem. So it's like, yeah, okay, it's amazing how things have come around here. So but yeah, no, I mean with everybody that partakes it, whether they be in my stream, PH's stream, Gil's stream. Again, he takes the time and effort out of his day. He could be doing something on his own. Instead, he's taking the unknown time. It could be an hour and a half. It could be 4 hours.
It's funny that you think I
He
have
could.
things to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a cool thing that we got going on here, and it wouldn't be like it is if it wasn't for all the people involved. Whether you watch it, whether you help with it, whether you make fun of me, if you're even part of the Beard Barn Discord. Again, thanks to Tiberius for having that. It's a blast, and I'm glad that we have season 2 underway. And by looks of it, people enjoy the memes, so we're gonna run with it. So, but again, thanks to everybody, and I'll let Gil have the final words.